Welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We're streaming on April Fools. I am a fool and it's April, so this is perfect. I also love Sonic. And it's gonna hurt to see him die. But we're gonna solve this mystery smoothly. And we're gonna discover what happened. By the way, this is a free game announced the day before April Fools, so this is an actual thing that you can download on Steam and enjoy for yourself, which I think is really cool. I think on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm at a 2 when it comes to April Fools jokes. I hate them all. I hate the fake announcements. I hate everything about it. But this is a fun way of like doing a different thing under the guise of like April Fools in a way. So let's get started. Phew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. What is our name gonna be? We're so cute. Look at us. I mean, honestly, I could name this character Ruby and it would fit their color scheme and everything. Coochie. Love that. My chat's first suggestion is Coochie. Yup. that tracks. That does track. I think we're gonna go with Floptina. This is really cute, by the way. How it looks like you just did it in Windows Paint. Floptina. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Hope passengers can read my scribble. Oh, don't even worry about it. Oh, this is a fancy. This is a fancy train. Look at this train car. Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Floptina, shake it off. Our little character portrait, please. Ooh. Floptina, did I just see you hitting yourself? Oh, fuck, I love a train murder. Spin. I hope I read it in the appropriate voice that you meant to do when you wrote that. You sure did. Yeah. Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Ho ho ho. Quite all right myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Is that because you're a sweetie? We're gonna say that. Trying to butter me up on the first day, are we? Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 22 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife is excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Ooh. Okay, let's see the chili dogs. First thing on the menu. I think this is a Sonic game, y'all. I think this is a Sonic game. Ramen and chicken cordon bleu. All right, all right. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Oh wait, but cunt isn't on the option. Oh, we can only serve cunt. It was chicken cordon bleu. Ding ding ding. Glad you can read the menu, okay? A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. Yeah, there's something about like a murder mystery on a train that just is different, right? Because it's like everyone is stuck on this train together and there's like high stakes and it's like, who did it? Was it the conductor? Who, like, was it, you know, and there's like obviously everyone wearing particular outfits are like appropriate to the vibes. It's like I always appreciate a little, you know, a little train murder mystery. I feel like the vibes are correct. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. I thought it was 22. Well, can't read. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as a conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So, I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood? I'll make you proud, sir. Ha 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 ha. Glad this old man can rest easy. Why do I feel like this is like Eggman in disguise? Obviously, nobody tell me if you know. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! Ooh, this is gay. Hi, gay. Look at this. Mysterious figures entered the train. Ooh! Miss Honeycunt Baby herself. Look at Miss Amy. Katrina. Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. Oh, Tails is so cute. He's already wearing a little detective outfit with a little hat. Oh, hey, Vector. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. Ooh, Miss Rouge, look at her. This train is as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Floptina. You're sweating through your uniform.
Hey, pal. Can I get one of those chili dogs?
Of course, sir.
Are you a pirate?
Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food.
Sorry about that, birthday girl.
I'll be coming aboard. Nope, I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Floptina, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, I got it. Oh, this is so cute. Shadow. Why is he wearing an apron? Is he working on the train too? Here, Mirage Express. Thank you, everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh, no, sadly, but I do have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare, so cold. Floptina, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch you your jacket? No, I'm good. Looking out in the distance. Oh, this is cute. Look at them. This is so cute. Hey, Knuckle. Oh, he's doing a little cowboy moment. Howdy. Could I please get your ticket? Oh, it's all crumpled up. I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Oh. Can I get your ticket, youngin? Oh, he's so cute. Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Oh. Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Oh, I love Tails. What's going on, Sonic? Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself on board.
Don't worry about it. I just like helping.
When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude.
Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe.
Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now.
Will do. Thanks.
I'm glad he's gonna fucking die, because doing his voice consistently is very difficult. I'm sorry. Hi, SBO. Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu. That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a little too smug at that answer. Hi, Vector. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Oh yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have, misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry. We'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. Ah, that would be amazing. Thanks a million. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Oh, already drama. Oh, there's a ticket. Huh? What's sticking out of the napkin holder? It's a ticket. Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket is added to the inventory. Hello, find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Floptina, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? This one. Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thank you so much to you both. Was really worried you'd kick me out and I'd miss the murder mystery. Ho ho. Old Floptina here would have their hands full kicking you out. They, them? You're right, I wouldn't leave without a fight. Oh, Ha 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 ha. Fa ha 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 ha. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. Cute. Miss Amy, Queen, could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Hehe, why, certainly. Oh my god, the little birthday cake, little hat, accessory thing. Cute. Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along, for you, miss. Ooh. Oh, for you, miss. Ooh, how fun. Thank you. Where do I use this? That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you. Oh my god, it's Blaze. I've actually never played, I don't think I've ever played a game where Blaze was a character on. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Ho ho, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Oh, Queen, look at her. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can I get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. She gets it out of her tit. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Oh, gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. The conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express? Absolutely. You can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And train? Assist Floptina if they need any help, won't you? Arm with a little bow tie. Ha 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 ha. That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state of the art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Floptina here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look good. No, I'm kidding. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well. Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they'll be playing. Participation is required for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain and you'll be stationed in the conductor car.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go.
Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Yup, in Dubai. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Got it. Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Queen. Oh, sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio, the poet, both found in the library. Why is the butcher in the library? Hear that, Espio? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. I love her. Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening in. I hope that's okay. More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. He's not allowed to have a hobby outside his job. That's true. Okay, we have a map. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Local streamer thinks butchers can't read. No, it's an April Fool's joke. Ha ha ha. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone, to your stations. This is cute. I love it. This is so exciting. A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. I know. How thrilling. I have goosebumps. Same. Isn't it so awesome? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. Oh. My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. I wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Oh, the train started moving. It's so fast. Grab onto something. What's going on? Ah, I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't. Ah, no. Oh, you're both awake. Yeah. Seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Floptina, could you get the door? Of course. Oh. It seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your pico hammer. She didn't bring it, did she? Huh? Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over there. I know Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Ooh, let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. Ooh. I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. Flashback already. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. Oh, Miss Amy, already a suspect. Already suspicious behavior. Alright. There's something hidden here. What's this? A rod? Oh, it's like something is broken. The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. Could it have been her hammer? I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick is added to your inventory. Okay, there's a do not slip. Oh, the wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Oh, I thought these were bricks, not this. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Haha. I've only had microwave lunches this week. Oh! The shelf blocking our exit, it's currently not budging. Hey, Floptina, look closely at this. Did someone take a bite? Take a bite, take a bite. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf is added to your inventory. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. Oh, damn. What's this? Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? Okay, Miss Amy, what's going on? What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train. I'll keep looking. Ooh, Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. The change in music? What? You accused me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going as easy. This is not going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Microwaved a chili dog. Murdered a suspect. No, attempted to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly while Floptina and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Floptina, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? Oh, the damage. The crack on the shelf. What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Oof. Okay, Tails, what now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Yeah, sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Think. Oh shit. Okay. And then space. Okay. Oh shit. Floptina's Dream Gear. Oh my god. We did it. We got the rings. This is cute. We got an idea. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around the shelf to fall into. Nope, for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me, on a train this well kept, that the damage was here before we arrived? Oh! Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? Oh, mama, how about this? What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Think! This is funny. What would Sonic do? That's funny. I love that. You're right, a stick can do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could, let's say, a hammer? Ah! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. Oh, you attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. Ah! Ah! Exposed. It is as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and I tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Not the backup. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here and a little elbow grease there and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back. Ooh, the shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it. We're free. Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Oh, we love that. Oh shit, the dining car. Wait, is that... It can't be... Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body numb. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are those wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery? Or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no. Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Floptina. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power. Okay, I understand. The guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Floptina, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. Seems like the conductor didn't keep everyone safe. Damn. Tum tum tum. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The saloon car. Alrighty. Y'all, I'm really enjoying this so far. It feels like I'm like reading like a comic book, like a Sonic comic. So this is really fun so far. We're gonna be exploring the saloon car and all of the other cars, and we're gonna discover what's going on here after a very short commercial break. So go piss, girl. Go eat, girl. Go do whatever you need to do, and I'll meet back with y'all in a few minutes. Ooh, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of break times. And I hope that the ads weren't too intense. But welcome on back. I am very excited to continue this. This is literally perfect for me. So I definitely can't wait to keep on trucking along and figuring out what's going on here. So let's do it. Whoa, look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you here? I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. Seems like she's really excited. Did you need anything from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually her? Is he laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Well, it's my job to keep an eye on you. The train rules say I gotta stay and watch after everyone. You just want to hang out with me, don't you? Ooh, I can see it in your eyes. How's everyone great at reading people but me? As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. That's true. You vermins. What are you all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles! We're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed up through and told me all about it. Enough of that. I wonder how long you kept that voice up for, Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi, and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Floptina, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Okay. There's a broken... He was playing the arcade game. Oh, the Omo-Chow wanted. Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that? Side eye. Bombastic side eye. What are you two looking at before? Smashed Arcade is added to the inventory. Yeah, I wonder who could have done that. So weird. Is that Green Hill Zone? Breathtaking views. Oh, that's cute. Wait, is that? I think it is. The train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I do find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding on the carts. Huh? I'll never understand this friend group. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omo-Chow. Hate to see them like this. What did they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Tee. I think Tails is ignoring me. Oh, there's blood in one of the glasses. Floptina, this is interesting. What is? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Floptina. Oh, that's lipstick. This one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone must have been here. We should log this. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. No, what about this? The robotic arms here are really helpful. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? The bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Crunch, 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 kinda bland. Huh, seems like someone licked all the salt off of them. What? Ugh, phooey. Or maybe they're just unsalted. Pfft, girl. Poor Tails fighting for his life. What's this? Howdy, partners. Spittoon Free Establishment. Visit Coliseum Highway Zone. That's cute. Hey, Knuckles. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Oh, he got shy. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Hi. What now? I like your hat. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Floptina, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Well, yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. Me. Okay. Knuckles, Floptina and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Is it? We have evidence too. We do? Floptina, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The cabinet. The Super Monkey Ball machine. The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I touched it? It has a punch. Oh shit. Oh gee, I wonder why we would think that. Oh no. Oh, we already have enough rings. Oh, the level is like themed in like a deserty type of moment. That's cute. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? Side eye. What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Floptina, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh shit, are we fighting him? Oh no, we're just thinking of how to do it. That's funny. Oh shit. Not me thinking that was coming from a different direction. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got it. Yeah, this little Dream Gear moment is rough. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Oh, Vector won. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. Ooh. And in frustration, you destroy the arcade cabinet. Ugh. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me that he was here, now. Oh girl, there's like 3 cups. What do you mean? Ooh. This is really funny. Like, what would Sonic do? Oh, why would I do that? Oh, oh, oh. I have enough. Who do y'all think did it? Now, Floptina, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? This. No! I thought it was strange that there was more than one cup sitting next to you. Nope. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not. I wasn't... Oh, don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Oh, Rouge was in here too. Queen. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Ooh. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Floptina, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list? What is Tails talking about? Wait, what would that be? Vector, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim. I guess this would have been something. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know Floptina, but there is someone here that goes by the title. The ultimate life form. Oh, Shadow. Please. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. It's a key. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No. I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask for yourselves. Alright. More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library is the next car. I'll open it for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Floptina, let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Floptina. Oh, coming. Bye, Knuckles. You vermints better pull up chalks, I say. Understood, Sheriff. Yeehaw. I love that. The robotic arms here are really helpful. Oh, okay, we already did that. Okay, bye. Ready to mosey down to the next car? I sure... You got it, partner. Onwards. That's cute. Mmm. This is so cute. The library car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Oh, of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved? I'd kill for a chicken parmesan about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Vector. Oh my god. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry. A resonant A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now. Thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Floptina and I are here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic and all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book off of the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search in the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found? She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall ask, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Oh god, okay. I don't think Vector did it. I think Espio could have probably, I don't know if Espio did it or if Espio was involved, because anything could have happened while Vector was playing Super Monkey Ball. But at the same time, I feel like it might have been like Shadow or Rouge. But I feel like that's kind of the obvious choice too. So, oh no, look at the Chow. A Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Huh? This little Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Ooh. Floptina, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Everyone hates caves, why? So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Interesting. So Miss Rouge has been looking for something this whole time. She's definitely V's suspicion. Oh, that poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up after all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Let's take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a little bit. Floptina, no! Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Something's always hidden in the trash, so let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there would be something there. Floptina, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Floptina, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Well, was that supposed to be a compliment? A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop by at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Oh no, is this a reference to a game that I haven't played? He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek couldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. Oh, that's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Tails is like, you know what? Omelets are the moment. Chaos Cola, check out the book club, book of the month, Gone Gal, that's funny. I like the Chaos Cola. Is there anything else? Should I? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Did you bring any meat for me to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Floptina and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. I'm gonna lean back a little bit. Ooh. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to... Nope. My brain just farted. We're prepared to present evidence if needed. That's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Floptina, could you help me out? Alright, Floptina, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? Oh, this one. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? If he's the murderer, he wants to know how the train works. Maybe even to break the train. Oh shit. You were both grasping, I knew it. We got this, Floptina, let's try again. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No. I got this, Tails, I got this. No. Oh shit. Oh, scary. Okay, I did it. I found the ID. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. Oh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Floptina, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Let's go with 362. Okay, what efficiency and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Floptina, hit him with another one. Okay, which page should I choose? Okay, let's try page 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, that person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Floptina. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Let's try 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally. It's wild that you were able to retain all of this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Floptina? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Floptina, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who saw Espio reading. But what? Oh, Shadow. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, Floptina. Let's get our argument together. Think. I mean, obviously, if Shadow set the lock, he was in this car, which means he would have seen Espio reading. Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious, Anna? Isn't it obviana? Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Okay, we made it. We made it. Oh no, I'm covering Tails' face, but I guess there's no way I could have placed my camera without covering someone up. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Floptina, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library? I mean, he can become invisible, right? What should I do? Oh, shit. Oh. Do we want to defend Espio or join Tails? I understand, like, I do think that Tails is onto something. I do think so. And Espio could have turned invisible and went into the saloon car without anyone seeing him there. Like, that's a thing that could have happened. So I'm gonna join Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Oh? Floptina, my dear and beloved employee, please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. not the lawsuits. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our plot problems. All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? I guess the library car map. All right, let's get my thoughts in order. I think this makes sense. Maybe he was sat behind the thing and Shadow, and there's like a chance that there was like some sort of like blind spot or something like that. Ooh. This is mighty juicy. I like it. It's my first time doing kind of like a murder mystery type of gig. I do have Danganronpa, the first of the Danganronpas, so I do think that could be an interesting one. Oh, the library map. Ooh, let's see. I see the exits. They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there is a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly on the map what you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Okay, so this is one exit and this is another, right? In order for Shadow to not have seen Espio, he could have been like here. Right? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is in the way. My mind. You want to play Danganronpa too? Yeah, I have the first one, so I think it could be fun to do it. I forget how long the game is supposed to be. But I'll look into it. I'll see how long the game is and how many streams it could possibly take for me to play it. But if y'all are interested in that, definitely let me know. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth, but I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Oh, did she? Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose. While doors keep getting locked, tick-tock-tock, tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Floptina, let's see what's next. He's so cute. Coming. May the breeze drift you towards success. A one-sentence poem for you. Are italics enough to qualify as a poem? Bring me any meat to slice up. No, I'm not sure we will actually. Your loss. You sure you don't want to stay and look at the great books a little longer? Just one look around. You can never spend too much time in a library. I guess that's true. Okay, yeah, let's just go. Okay, the investigation continues. Let's go, Tails. Even in the visual novel, Sonic has a casino level. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Ah, please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right, folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge, we're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here a while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Fabergé chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Floptina, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. I'm using that one. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Floptina are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé chow egg. That's the ticket. I'm happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Oh shit. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? I'll say distract. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough to do that work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Floptina, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. Oh, if I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Rouge. Of course I'll distract them. Who can resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Tails. Sure, I could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. Veto. I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. No, really? I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you're better off somewhere else. In that case... Okay, then we're going with Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips to the floor. Ask the chow about their partner and kids. Let's do that. Poker chips. Causing a ruckus. I like it a lot. That will get the guards' attention for sure. Let's move forward. With the guards distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Not ask for it. Grab them and fly them to the raptors. Pick their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing. The little drawings, so cute. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Floptina, what's your plan? Not pretend you're Blaze's spouse. Say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we... Celebratory dance. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Have Tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone's ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. This is gonna be interesting. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. I love this, like, spy music. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints to find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see, 230401. Oh wow, it's here. Haha, I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. And all of you will bear to witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Oh. Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret? Because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it? After all our hard work? Rouge? Fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Oh shit. Not eat the egg. Have Blaze set the egg on fire. Stomp on the egg. Let Tails cool it down with his tails. Let Rouge kiss the egg. Chaos control the egg away. Stop. Rock the egg to sleep. Tell the egg to stop. Throw and lock it in the safe. Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Okay, fine, it's going back in. Huh? Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have the time to mess with this. Think of something else. Open it up to see if there's any wires to cut. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one, like the movies. This isn't a movie, Floptina, this is real life. Ah, he's got a good point. Twist the egg again. Great idea. Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Toss it in the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Not eat it. Smash it against the wall. Alright, here goes nothing. Rouge, we should probably think of a different plan. Flip it upside down. Floptina, what's flipping it gonna do? I don't know, try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Let Tails cool it down with his tails. Cool the bomb down with your tails like a fan. Worth a try. I still hear ticking. However refreshing the breeze may be. Okay. New plan. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you wild? Would you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Floptina. That's our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Floptina, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and mess afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Oh, I forgot about that. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevators seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. Oh my god. Okay, so if you're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. We stare. The egg. It opened. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Whew. Well, my. That's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look what's inside. Cute. Look at that sparkle. And it's so heavy too. The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us? I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Oh, as much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. Not us fully stealing. The chow with the mustache. I'm screaming. No one seems to suspect anything and the security guard is back at their post. I hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What? What was it, darling? About those blueprints? Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your assistance, it's what, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. His face. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Floptina. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of the casino games. Your alibi? Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof that you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you? I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Oh, of course. Can do. Aww. The capabilities of these robots are spectacular. Can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, that's true. They're very versatile. The freaking Chow with the mustache is killing me. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes, we can do that. Big money, big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Big money, big money. I lost. I want to try again. No. I respect your restraint. Thanks. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Your alibi? Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino bar and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and the saloon cars till I found it in the library card. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't think so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Oh, do you want to play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. I don't know how to play either. Floptina, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah. Let's find Shadow. Let's do that. Oh, look at the little Chow band. All right, y'all. We're gonna explore the lounge car, and we're gonna investigate it all when I return from a very short breakiana. So I hope that you take care of yourselves. I hope you stretch, grab some food, grab some drinks, stretch your body, do what you gotta do, and I'll be right back after a very short break. So see you soon. Ooh. Welcome back. Welcome. Well, I hope y'all have been enjoying this. I sure have. This is definitely very interesting and also very different from our usual shenanigans, right? But it's enjoyable. It's definitely very enjoyable. I wonder how long this is. How much longer we have left of this, because we're already pretty close to 2 hours. So I wonder how much longer this is. Honestly, for like a little goof, for like a April Fool's type of thing, this is actually pretty juicy. So yeah, let's see what we find in the lounge room. Also love the like Chaos Emerald furniture, the little chows in a band. Very cute. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Floptina, seems like Shadow isn't gonna talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails? Undoubtedly, my dear Floptina. There's a closet. Floptina, could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? What if something falls out? Or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Okay, fine. I'll open it. Alright, watch a pro. Ah, heck! Ah! All this dust, you opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. Me dying. Tails, do you see this? A pull string. Floptina. What? It's gonna activate something. What the? The back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious. This must be something big. Ooh, a secret passage to the library. I don't believe it. Shh, quick, back through the passage before they spot us. This drama. We need to add that to our inventory. Inventory? That's what I almost said. Hi, Amy. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. Could you please tell us? No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready. I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident. We'll hold you to it. I'm so close to getting the scoop of the century. I can feel it. Okay, what's going on? There's the cleaning arm. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you do it? Can you tell it to do something? Oh no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you give me a high five? It doesn't seem to be listening to you, but I can give you a high five. Oh, sweet. Oh, cute. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Give us a jam. Oh, that was spiritual. I feel reawakened. Cute. What is this? Tails? No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Floptina, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What? What's this? Ha 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 ha. Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Please. Those Chow understand music. That's cute. Oh, a computer. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. Seems a printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Sonic singing a song. Huh? This printer is surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. Cute. And here you go. Yup, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. A keyring must be Shadow's, the locksmith. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Wanna take it? Yeah, let's take it. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened. Wait, I want to print out the other thing. Sonic rowing a boat. I think I remember which buttons to press. It's really that complicated? Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? Oh, that's true. Fair enough. That's funny. And there, worked like a charm. Here you go. Yup, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll put this back on the printer. Okay, interrogation. A question for moi? You know the journalist can't be the murderer, remember? We've learned the train will confiscate any weapons brought on board, but you've had your hammer this whole time. That's a good point. Simple. The birthday girl gets what the birthday girl wants, and I don't go anywhere without my hammer. Ah, birthday law. We should have known. Everyone knows the birthday rules. Makes sense to me. Now, no more questions. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. I'll be ready. That's funny. Okay, Shadow. Why did you come here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I asked that you leave me be. That stare. So cold. You know, maybe we'll get out of here actually. Floptina, we certainly will not. Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door in this train and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all those doors? Hee time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic was stationed. This door, right here in the lounge car, is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all of the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all of the others so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up all of these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was strapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Floptina and I can explain the card change, however. Floptina, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? Well, you see, there is a hidden passage. Think. We got this. Ooh. Like beams falling. I love that there's like a little mini game in the midst of it all. Oh shit. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, first try. Yeah. Floptina and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? A secret passage? So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrive at the dining car. Excellent work, Floptina. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off in the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but so casually. I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop. Huh, seems Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Floptina, do you have any guesses? Oh, well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because Vector was with Knuckles? That's true, Vector was with Knuckles and wouldn't have seen Shadow enter the library car. See, things are falling into place. But what about Espio? I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at the table reading. Espio reading it in the library checks out. That's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like I'd believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? Oh, if you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if, why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true, everyone been able to unlock the next door for us. Ah, I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps. Floptina and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? Floptina, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? Well, I guess the empty key ring. That feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. Let's go. This has actually been a very nice break from Pokemon Emerald. Not that I needed a break from Pokemon Emerald, but it is nice to just do something different rather than just hyper focusing on it too much, you know? So this is a nice one-off break from that. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys on that key ring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth, then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I think Floptina and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Huh? Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet. But that's okay, just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Floptina? Ah, yes, Tails? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow wanted to keep us away. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away? Not us, Floptina. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? Oh. How dare. Oh no. That's funny. Fatina, show me evidence. Huh? If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away? Why? What evidence shows what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? Was it the band? Was it the crumbled paper? That feels right. Did he want to surprise her with her favorite band or something? I love it here. This genuinely does feel like I'm like reading like a one-off like comic book little tidbit. With, you know, a little mini game. Which I'm killing, by the way. I'm slaying. You went rooting through the trash? Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band tickets website. Tails, don't. This is Honey's website. No way. I love them. Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my current favorite. All the members have to have B after their name. Yes, isn't it cute? I haven't gone to any of their shows yet to see them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. Oop. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey Band's ticket website exists because Shadow was buying tickets for Amy. What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Aww. Oh, Shadow. I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this. After I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine, the surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault there. Sorry, that's all a detective's job is, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift, except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease. The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if... Too late. It's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. This is so cute. Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all of this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow behind everything. Or was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain. Amy, I am curious, who is the source for your big scoop? I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. Huh? But we need to investigate one last area. The conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join as well. Time to see this through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Floptina, I hate to say this, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this tales. We'll pin down Sonic's murderer for good. Right on then, let's do it. Come on, to the conductor's car. I wonder what we'll find there. The conductor, I'm sure. Admittedly, I haven't seen the conductor in a while. I hope he's alright. I can't believe a secret passage was here this whole time. That would have been very useful. Yeah, the library is closest to the bathroom. It would have been really convenient. I see our priorities are different. Oh, fun. I love it here. Let's go. It's now or never. Oh, the conductor isn't here. Oh, wait. Maybe he is. Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. Feels empty. Wait, where is the conductor? That's odd. I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him was when he left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. Look at him coolly just leaning. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. Wait, what does it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. He's a wife man. A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this. Should I say something? Start beatboxing. Floptina, why are you reaching for the mic? Oh, I love this game. Just offering our guests some musical entertainment. That was impressive, Floptina. Thank you for sharing. Oh. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? No, just how to work the microwave. I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I would completely trust you to drive the train. Same, actually. It's true, you could drive this train flawlessly. Aw, guys. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart. That's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible. Tails is right. The train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting... On a passenger! Not on the conductor. Let's make a note of this. Oh, we already saw this. This robot arm has been completely torn off. Yuck, how creepy. That arm is powerful. It would be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear it off, but the question is, why? A confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should log this. Aye, aye, sir. I think we found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all. No, what about this? Event. It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there. Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for... He can fly. Oh, the tails. Right. Floptina. Ugh. Well, you two, think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? It's high time we named a suspect. What do you think, Floptina? Ready to solve this case? No, but sure. Hello, everyone. This is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once. I love her so much. Everyone is so well written too. This is really, really nice. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect, with assistance from Floptina. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Vector? Real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? He must be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. Ready, let's go get him. I wonder if he's actually dead. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense. I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities. I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of a chase. So Tails is a chaser. I see why you're a detective outside of his mystery, SPO. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. Oh my god, Halloween visual novel. I love escape rooms, count me in. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime. Ah, yeah, that would be fun too. Ah! What in the world? That was Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic! What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. If there's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Oh, damn, her with a hammer. Which... She's ready to throw hands. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. I'll ask again. Which one of you did this? Oh, damn, she's fucking serious. This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible. Sonic, he really was hurt this whole time and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Tails, Floptina, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't think they did. I think it was the conductor. I don't think any of them did it. I don't think they did it. I'll say SPO. But I don't think he did it. SPO, you were the one to murder Sonic, weren't you? I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it is a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What the? You're accusing SPO? We already talked about this. The man was reading. You have nothing. Restarting Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the saloon car during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed. New evidence? Oh, that's right. Floptina, could you fill everyone in? What did we find that brings into question Espio's alibi? We discovered a hidden passage. Espio could have left the library at any time because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car. In the lounge, the hidden passage exits behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one. You have no evidence. You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all of your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember? It's true, you didn't miss a question, but I think Floptina and I can explain that too. Floptina, how did Espio know everything in the train manual he was reading? A ninja like him speed reads. Espio is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 different languages and remarkably disciplined. What are you getting at? You picked up a random book from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know, it's plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He once speed read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. If I'm right, and Espio quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then Espio could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking in what ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right. How would Espio have known it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find the passage. Floptina and I might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Floptina, who here has evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage? Shadow? That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Maybe you could give me a hint? They told us we can see something later, and now's the best time to take a look. Who told? Oh, Rouge. Oh yeah, she has the blueprints. Rouge, we need those blueprints. Blueprints? You stole blueprints? Whatever, I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. This right here is the blueprint to the entire train. Espio could have easily used this to find the hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rouge had them. Well, Floptina, do you have an answer for him? How could Espio have seen those blueprints? He found them before Rouge did. Rouge, where did you... She did find them in the library. Oh, the library card. It was stuffed with the brochures. I checked the saloon card first and then found the blueprints after leaving. So that means Espio had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprint and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Floptina and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Floptina and I have evidence of how it was done. Oh, this is rich. Pray tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? With the blow darts. Oh, and he would be able to throw it? Okay, now to form my argument. Come on, focus. You're close, Floptina. What would Sonic do? This is great. Oh, this is cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a cyberspace level. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Now that was drama. No. It's okay. Let me try again. Damn, that was a lot. Okay, focus. I need to get... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. Ooh. Ooh. No. Okay. I'll try again. This one is difficult. Ooh. 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 Oh, fuck. No. Oh, I almost got it. I got this, y'all. I got this. Ooh. I just have to avoid them at the right time. There you go. I did it. Slay. This blow dart was found here in the conductor room. I believe SPO used this to knock Sonic unconscious. So you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm unsure. He's more banged up than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Plausible, you say? Then why are there many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Ooh. Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Ah, shoot, that's a good point. But Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors, and SPO didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back in the library. Floptina and I know another way it could have been done. Oh, we do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? The broken arm? I don't think this is the right direction. The train map? The blueprints? Alright, now what's my argument? We're getting closer. I think, Floptina, think. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh! Forgot to jump. Big oof. Okay, let's try that again. Shit. Ooh. 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 Okay, we're good. Ooh. Ooh. Scary. Alright, let's take a look. If SPO didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car, then what route did he take to get Sonic there? There's a path above the conductor car, and it goes all the way to the dining car. Huh? I didn't even see that area. Is that some sort of long attic? According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there. The vent, of course. That must be the entrance to the path. Allow me to check it out. My word. There's the path back here, And a track. A track? Huh? A track for the robot arms, I think. This must be the path the arms take to move throughout the train. So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car? Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. Espio's right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? With the robot arm. I don't know. Oh, by cutting the robot arm. So they could fit, right? Ooh. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. 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 Oh no. No! Oh! Oh, I have enough. That was close. That was so close. Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out here and one of those robot arms was a casualty. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues through the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic passed out from a blow dart and carried him to the dining car. Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic, he's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that. Those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easy, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory, Tails, but you have to admit these are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to Espio yet, but I have found one inconsistency. What kind of inconsistency? Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from Espio. Who received that information? Amy. Amy, you received the hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic, but we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, Espio? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all those locked doors. I was just looking out for my fellow passengers' safety. I don't blame Shadow. I didn't blame Shadow, in fact. I don't know, Espio. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there is a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time while you were stationed in the room with the hidden passage? And now you're lying to me? On my birthday? Of all days? I think Amy is about to cause another murder. I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor's car to the dining car and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it could only have been one person. It was you, Espio. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Amy. Amy with a fucking hammer, ready to kill someone. Oh. Hello. Hey guys. Sonic, you're okay. Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery, Espio was the murderer. Right.
Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. A blow dart though, really?
It's non-lethal poison. You'll just be sleepy for a while.
Great, I could use a nap. No, wait, there's something important. Espio left me there.
Something important?
I need everyone to listen. The train's a badnik.
Sonic, are you feeling alright? Do you need to lie back down?
No. We all need to get out of this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was excited to tell me all about the features of the train. But what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a flicky.
Oh,
A flicky, the tiny animal.
there's only one person twisted in us to use a flicky as a power source.
Dr. Eggman. I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed, but he refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. You're not serious.
They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview.
Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from Espio.
Damn.
Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red.
Oh shit. Hey, stop what you're doing.
Oh, hey, stop. What are you doing? I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail it was on.
Wow, I'm amazed he was able to do that while he was poisoned.
But another robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. Ah! The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me.
Damn.
Oh no!
Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, we already knew that.
The situation has gotten so serious. Why would you not tell us? I thought that's how these murder mystery games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart and they die. Are you... It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. I was just following the rules. See? Use this blow dart on Sonic stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. Not this.
What is that?
It says use the blow dart on Sonic.
What is this? Instructions?
I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed staff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me.
Huh. Weapons should be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack?
Who or what? Floptina, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart? The conductor. According to Sonic, the conductor was attacked by the robot arms. I doubt he attacked himself on purpose, and while it could have been an accident, I have a different theory. I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scene. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture, and for a good while, so I think the train itself is plotting something. First we learned the train's a badnik, and now it's out to get us? Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us? Hey, Mikiyuki. Sonic who? Sonic the Hedgehog. Bow, bow. Oh, I was gonna say bow, 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 but that's the wrong song. Anyway, hi. We're literally at the end of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. It all started as friends doing a murder mystery game, and it evolved into something more. I don't know what the train's full intent is, but clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train, come out and show yourself.
Amy, it's my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it.
Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer.
I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. Come on, there's gotta be another way to get this train's attention. What was that?
Oh.
What did you two do? Is that the conductor? Here, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Ah, is the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver your annoying party right to his egg fortress. Annoying?
Oh, this game is really good. It's free on Steam, by the way, so you know, if you wanna check it out, I think I'm towards the end, so you might be getting some spoilers here, but this is pretty fun, I will say. The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails like we always planned.
What are you?
Enough.
The train's picking up speed. Everyone, grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa! Sonic!
Ha 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 ha. Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye.
Ah! Whoa! No, no. I can't keep my footing. Ah!
Oh shit. Floptina's fucking dead.
Ugh, a bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. Ugh. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Oh, Sonic. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hang in there. Seems the train arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? A great question. But for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me. I'm doing amazing. Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way.
Y'all, this might take a little bit longer than I even anticipated.
Oh man. What? What's wrong? The windows are all covered up now. I never got to look at the pretty views. Amy was saying the train sights couldn't be beat. I was excited.
After all we've been through, I'm sure the train company will offer you some kind of coupon for another visit.
That would be great, as I still don't know where my wallet is.
Sonic, please.
Hey, one of those robotic arms are here too.
Yo, it swiped at me.
Best to leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Good call. We gotta get out of here before that arm swipes at us again.
Oh, this game was definitely created for April Fools, the day before it came out. So it's definitely an April Fool's type of project, but it's still like a real visual novel that you can play and enjoy a lot. And I like when they do that. I like when companies do that kind of thing where for April Fools they do something kind of like wacky and silly and different, but it's still like a thing that you can enjoy. So yeah, definitely claim it while you can. I don't know if it will stay at the store for forever, I guess. That yellow glow is chilling. I missed when it was just showing us the weather. Huh. Well, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Oh shit. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? I missed the yellow glow already. You got some nerve showing up here, egghead. Ho 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 ho, you spiky blue pest. Seems you've finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mikiyuki. I hope you have a good one. You created this train? Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. Ignoring that. They certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. So I courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess, another death egg? Dr. Predictable? The people fear giant spheres, it's science. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you know this was happening? Heavens no, I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. You see, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision, and report to me if any of you happened on board. This train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. So this confirms it, the train really is sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. See, I got to thinking. I needed to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my badniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First to capture you pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. The train wants to deliver us to Eggman for a reward? My god. Y'all, I do have to take another break. Because I can't snooze my ad breaks any longer. So I'll see you after what I assume is our last BRB for the day. And then we'll finish the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. So I'll see you after a very short break. So make sure to grab a snack, grab a drink, go pee, go poop, do whatever you gotta do, and I will meet back with you in a few minutes. Ooh. Welcome back. I hope you have stayed juicy. My voice is starting to get a little coarse because of how much reading we've been doing on this day, but I hope you've been enjoying the stream. I'm really enjoying this game. It has some really funny moments, and I think the writing is so well done. I really wonder, I'm gonna have to check the credits after this. I wonder if it's written by the same people who write the comics, because if so, it makes perfect sense, because I've only heard good things about it. And also, Sonic Frontiers, I've only played the first area and a little bit of the second, but the writing is really good, like at least way better than tidbits that I've seen from the more recent 3D Sonics. So yeah, and I think it was also written by the same people who did the comics, so I wonder if this is also the case here. But yeah, let's see let's see if we can beat this if we can beat this game today. I was not expecting it to be this long. I thought it was gonna be like maybe a couple hours, but we're already into hour 3, so we'll see how much longer until we beat up Eggman. Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever, but a highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. Hehehe. Ciao. He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation, and being made by Eggman, it's no doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposefully had Sonic knocked out so it could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were all in danger and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Should I have been more assertive earlier? I should have done more. Am I at fault here? I knew Sonic was hurt all along. Hey! I can tell the situation's getting to you. Yeah, sorry, I get it. The road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. Oh damn. Okay. Shit. Can I save this as a little screenshot? Can I print this on my fucking forehead? I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Okay, you're right. Let's keep moving forward and make things right. Breathe. Okay. We gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? What would you do? The entire day, Dales and I have been asking ourselves what would Sonic do. So what would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head on and rescue our friends by any means necessary. Here, stand back. Oh, I thought it was gonna be the mini game, but like inside of the train. Wow, with one big wind up, Sonic's spin dash was fast enough to get the door open. Heh, now that road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. Ready to go? Let's do it. That's the spirit. Let's go find our friends. To the conductor car and end this mystery. Let's do it. Oh shit. Alright, our friends are locked in the cars up ahead. Oh, I was right. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost of speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to bust through the next door too. Ready? Let's do this. Oh, fun. I love it. Oh shit. Didn't I just say this, y'all? I was like, wait, what if we do the mini game again, but it's like, you know, but it's actually Sonic. Oh, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Oh my god. I'm like nervous. Ah, shit. Ooh. Oh my god. No! Okay, let's try again. I love that he has his little outfit. Cute. I love that everyone went all out for Amy. That is true friendship. I love that Espio didn't think to be like, wait, this might be a little much.
Just wait until I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him. We gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go.
This is cute.
Ah, shit.
No.
Ooh, okay, we have enough.
That's good.
You all came for us. Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward. My reward is to get off this silly train. Let's go. Ah, shit. It's too narrow. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I'm not getting this one, am I?
Oh, shit.
No.
Well.
I think I'm gonna try to play it safe.
Ooh. Ah, shit.
No, no. No. God damn it. Okay, we got this. We can do it.
Ah, shit.
No.
Ooh. Well. Well, shit.
It's fine. We got this.
Ooh. Ah, shit. Ooh.
Ooh. Fuck. I was so close on that one time. I was like 3 rings away. This is a very nice... It's a very nice level. I think this is... Oh yeah, this is probably the casino one. That's probably why it's so fancy. Shit.
Ooh.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Oh, fuck. Sonic.
It's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic.
We gotta move. You two ready?
Always. Let's boogie.
Oh, shit.
Don't be jealous of my boogie. Not that being the first thing that comes to mind when I see the word boogie. Ooh. Ooh.
They locked Amy and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more. Let's go.
No. Okay, that was juicy. Ooh. Ooh. That was close. Okay, we're good.
Sonic! Sonic, you're here! Yeah, this is no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this. Yeah. Excellent work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. I must properly dispose of them to begin my plans for Eggman Land, and probably another death egg.
Don't turn us into robots. Ho ho ho, I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll turn you all into robots and give Sage some new toys to play with.
Shut it, Eggman.
Don't disappoint me, Train. Hurry up. I will not fail. My wish will be granted. Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty? I don't care what you call it. Just bring me those overgrown mammals.
That Eggman.
I must get my wish. I will not fail.
This is it, everyone. Get ready. We're taking this thing down.
Oh shit. We're alongside the train. This music. Hold on. Oh. Oh. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could he just leave like it was nothing?
What do you mean? The conductor? He's retiring. You just have to accept that.
My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about.
You can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up.
Shut up. Just shut up. Oh no. Oh, the train is sad that the conductor is retiring. Oh shit. But yeah, Vector is right. You can't force someone to be friends with you. Oh, great. I missed that by 2 rings. I'm so happy. Y'all know I love this like pixel art type of like vibe, like the GBA type of vibes. I freaking love it. I fucking love it. Ooh. Oh, shit. I almost fucked up. Eggman, Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Ooh. 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 Oh my god. Oh my. It's so hard for my eyes to keep track of it. It's like, it gets blurry.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god. This is intense.
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh.
Ah, fuck me.
You just can't run into anything. No forgiveness. But it's really hard not to run into anything at all. While also trying to like get a decent number of rings, you know? Oh, you have to kind of do that.
Ah, shit.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. If I hadn't jumped there, I probably could have gotten enough. Ugh. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. I haven't said that one in a second. Haven't referenced that one in a minute. Ooh. Shit. No. We got this. We are gonna slay this game. Oh, I could have just done this whole time, huh? We're gonna slay this game. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Okay. I did it. Conductor, you promised me, you promised. Let him speak, unhand him. Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be so lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me? Oh. No, stop. What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this. We'd have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. Do I have any control over this? Oh! 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 Share? Oh! Ah, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it. That was a lot happening at once. I could not keep track of it all. Ooh. My goal is to just not run into anything, honestly. That's like half the battle, really. You know? Even if you're not collecting a lot of rings, as long as you're not like actively getting hit. Oh, I had enough rings and I jumped off the ledge. That's okay, we can do this. We got this. Ooh. I kind of ate that. That was my hyper focus era. Oh, the little flicky. Oh, baby. A flicky. This is just like the lore card when my ex-best friend left detective work to join Dr. Eggman. So this really is a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it. Let's show our full power. This is kind of iconic. I've never played a visual novel with a platformer minigame. I guess, is this a platformer? What would you consider this? Like an endless runner? Is that a, would that be considered a platformer? Not really, I guess. Either way, they put in so much work into this. We definitely do not need to be, nobody needs to be discrediting this as like an April Fool's thing. It is an April Fool's thing, technically, but like, this is so much more than that. Oh my god. Shit. It's so hard, like everything is like blinking. It's so hard to keep it together. We're probably gonna have to hit it maybe a couple more times. Because usually we hit enemies, like, sorry, that one was not the one. It was not the one. I keep making that same mistake every time, like jumping into the bullshit. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, fuck. No. Oh my goddy. My goddy. That's a lot, Robin. Oh, shit. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. I'm very musical today. God damn it. This one is hard. I believe. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe. I don't even know. I don't know where I was going with that one. Oh. God damn it. Not even close. Not even close, girlies. Shit. Fuck. I jumped right into the fucking abyss. Oh my god. Shit. God damn it. Oh my god. So this is not the one. This is not the time. Jesus, Cena. Yeah, this is not the nope. That was not the one. Let's go. This is it. I believe. No. I got the signals from the sounds. Like, I get it. Oh, damn. Okay, that was the closest I could have gotten. If I didn't fall or run into anything at all, that would have been juicy. But it's hard to, like, avoid. Ooh. Oh no. Not twice in a row, girls. Not twice in a row. 3 times. Great. I knew that one wasn't happening. Ooh. We're Sonic and friends. We're doing it again. We're slaying the girlies. We're doing it flawlessly. Fuck. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh shit.
I panicked a little bit. I panicked a little bit there. If I kept it cool and gotten a couple rings, then I probably would have nailed it. But I panicked. I just fully panicked. There's literally no other word for what happened. I literally just panicked. Oh. What was that sound? So you can definitely just like jump over the lasers. Oh. Damn it. Oh no. Okay, can I is there anything I can do? Yeah, cuz this one is kind of screwing with my eyes. I just need the assist, y'all. Shit, I forgot to jump. I just need to get out of this, honestly. It's all fun and games, but it was getting to be a little much. So I just wanna not die. Or like, you know, lose any rings. I'm gonna do the bare minimum of like not dying, you know, not falling off of any of the ledges. But I really don't want to get like motion sick or anything like that. So I want to get through this and yeah, just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness?
Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish.
Me selfish? How dare you? Oh. Yeah, I probably have to hit it again. It's probably like the last one. It's nice that they have assists. I definitely needed this. I could have reduced the amount of rings that you needed. Also, like I could have just done that and kept the difficulty the same, or like, you know, the invincibility the same, I guess. But I wanted to make it a lot easier for me. And even still, you know, like I still have to not die and get all the rings and all that, so it's still, you know, there's still an element of gameplay ability, right? I'm not just strolling, and I mean, I kind of am, but there's also a little bit of a danger. There's a little bit of risk. Shit. That fucking pitfall got my ass. Listen, if I have to, I will get rid of those pitfalls. Listen. I am certainly not here to suffer. Oh, oh. My Hannah Montana. Oh, wow. Yeah. Listen, suffering, not for me. Of course, now I did it properly, but you know, that's fine. Ooh, yeah. The only reason I'm really doing it is because it does give me a little bit of like, it's not motion sickness, but my vision gets very blurry trying to keep up with everything going on. And like, it really does take a little bit of a toll. Like, it's like borderline motion sickness, but not really. So I really don't want to get there, right? So I don't want to spend like 2 hours in this section. No. I'll grab the flicky. Iconic. It's over. Time to pay for ruining my birthday. Queen. Oh no, y'all can't see that. Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Look at this. Queen. She really said, you did, and you did it on my birthday. Ooh. He caught Amy in his arms. The train is slowing down. Great hit, Amy. Hee. It was pretty great, wasn't it? That's what you get when you mess with my special day. I just couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. I think our work here is done. Now let's get off this thing. Amy is like, I'm over it. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you, I'll never forget our time together. Aww. Cute. This is nice. Oh yeah, we're back at the station. We did it, Joe. Well, I'll say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. The mystery of Sonic the Hedgehog's murder is officially over. Maybe next birthday we just ask Vanilla to make dinner. Who the hell is Vanilla? Oh, you don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually gonna miss this group's unhinged way of thinking. Honey, you're late. I've been waiting here for hours. Ha. You'd honestly never believe what happened. So I won't even try. Ha. I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning and you need to pack. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation something terrible. And I need you home. First day of retirement, dear. Seems the conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement after this ordeal. I'm happy for them both. Oh, cute. Oh, who's this? Ha, an old friend, I think. Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure. Aw, the little Flicky, which is the robot. Seems that Flicky found a friend. Great job saving that little guy, Espio. It was the least I could do. Sonic, everyone, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused. Don't be, you were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in the same situation.
I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart?
It would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speeda Sound. Regardless, I'm sorry.
We're cool, and now that we're all safe, it was fun.
This group has a wild idea of fun.
Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate.
With all the clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry.
Me too.
I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis.
Sonic, wait, where'd he go? Everyone, guess what? This station has a bakery, and look what I bought. Ah, birthday cake.
Oh, that's cute.
Aww, happy birthday, Amy. To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose. To an adventure of a birthday, darling.
A memorable party every year. To a fun birthday. A ride from start to finish.
May our friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Sure, we'll go with that. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personality.
Oh, happy birthday. I'm not smart enough to know if personacity is a word.
We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. Ah, you guys. We almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything. Never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now let's have some cake.
Yes, please. Dig in, everyone.
Yay!
I hope it's chocolate.
Aww, how cute. Oh, not let's go, Dad.
That train's never making it here, is it?
Orbot, prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck or the angry one? Angry.
Sour choice, your evilness.
Shut it.
Aww.
And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends, entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running the train system and fought back to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me, I quit my job, please. I stuck with the gig. And then practiced my singing. And after all that, I managed to fly to space. Yeah, and that's just been my life. Floptina has lived a very eventful life. Yay, we did it! Y'all, 4 hours later. That was so fun. That was really, really juicy. Congrats, everyone who's responsible for this. I'm very happy with this. That was super, super fun. The art was really good. The writing was really good. Like the whole thing just felt like I was like experiencing an interactive comic, and it was just super, super fun. And we love ourselves a little moment with the you know, a little murder mystery. And it was fun. It was very, very fun. Of course, Eggman had to be involved. Of course, Eggman was involved. It was nice. It was really nice. But I'm actually surprised we kind of pieced it together really smoothly of it being Espio. I was like, he can literally, and they didn't really say anything about it, like how he can turn invisible for a while, which would have been a way for, you know, him to not be seen, right? But I knew Espio was onto something.
I should be back relatively soon. I haven't really been getting any ideas for videos. I thought of doing one, a main channel video on the Pussycat dolls, but I've been kind of like not demotivated, but I've been kind of like, I don't want to just make a video just talking about, like, just spewing out information. I would want for my videos to be more like opinion based rather than like this is what happened, these are the facts, you know what I mean? So alternatively, I did think it would be interesting, since I'm streaming less, I could potentially make like little videos on like what we've been doing on stream, and maybe cutting out like uninteresting parts of things, or even just like making videos kind of like game reviewy type of videos, where I just like talk about a game that I've been kind of playing either on stream or off stream, and I can just like take footage of it and just, you know, write my notes or something like that. So I'm probably gonna stream a little bit more, well, 2 times a week at least, right? Potentially 3, because like a lot of the times when I'm not really doing anything, and I'm just like sitting here and I'm not getting ideas and I'm not streaming, and I don't feel like I'm getting anything done, it kind of takes a little bit of a toll on me mentally. So I think 2 to 3 streams a week might be like a really good, like, sweet spot where I can still give myself, out of the 7 days of the week, I still have 4 to like think of things and to, you know, brainstorm and to just like relax and just do whatever, but also, you know, have a time excuse me, have time to also feel like I'm doing enough. Thank you, Sega, for letting us make this game, and thank you for playing. Happy April Fool's Day observed. That was so fun. That was one of the best April Fools, if not the best April Fools thing that I've ever experienced. Usually I hate April Fools and anything related to it, but this was genuinely a really, really wonderful experience. I don't have any, literally have nothing. The only negative to it that I would say is like really towards the end, like that mini game, I had to turn on the assists, or else I felt like I was gonna get a headache, or it was not gonna be good for me. But that's more on a personal note, and I'm glad the game does have the assists necessary to make, you could even make that part completely obsolete if you wanted to, like, completely. You could get rid of the amount of rings to win, or like reduce it by 50%. Oh, I could have also reduced the gameplay speed. I wonder if that could have, that probably could have helped a bit as well, actually. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of like assists that you could utilize. And yeah, really, honestly, 10 out of 10. I really loved it. It was really, really great. So 100% recommend. I guess if you watch this far, you probably already know the mysteries, and you know, you got spoiled of it all. But maybe you're rewatching this after having tried it out yourself, after, you know, seeing the beginning and being like, wait, let me try this, and then I'll watch the rest of the stream. Either way, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so much.